Hello, hello. Hey, Bradley, you hear me?
Yes, how are you doing?
Hey, hey.
Hello,
Nice
good.
background.
Thanks.
Okay, Michael?
Yeah. Hi, guys.
It's my actual background, don't worry.
Yeah, for
Uh,
sure.
It's
How's
totally
Costa
real.
Rica?
Totally real.
Are you back in Europe?
No, I'm still in the US. So I'm meeting at a very non-Yuri time of the day.
Oh, so it's like what, like 6 a.m. for you?
No, it's 7. It's pretty
So,
it's pretty late. Pretty late.
you was active before. Yeah, you're really working from 5 a.m. This kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff.
no, I do. I mean, I have sometimes calls at 4 or 5 a.m. and for me, yeah, this is my natural time to wake up actually is around between 4 and 5 sometime. I just wake up, so this is I've entered my old man period of my life and so I go to bed early and I wake up early.
It's time to write a motivational post on LinkedIn about productivity, man.
Exactly. I'll schedule it for 4 a.m. each day so that nobody reads
Yeah.
it.
Hey, Dinar, welcome.
hi, how's it?
Good, good. So, should we start?
Yeah, I think so. Why not? Let me share my screen here. Do. Where is it? There it is. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Hold on, hold on. There we go. That's what we want. Ah, you think I never used Zoom before? Let's try. That looks right. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so this is the notes. This is the 90-second meeting. I start to think we need to think of something to do for the 100th meeting, which would be in about 4 months, I guess. So right before the next KubeCon. So,
We should do it in person in Prague. Three of us are in Czech Republic, right? So you can just fly in.
all right. So yeah, the big news of the week here is that, or of this last couple of weeks, is that the blog is set up correctly now and looks pretty good. So initially, as you recall, the blog stuff was put up there, but it required a release, and you couldn't see it was up there. So there's a blog post that's about 2 months old, which is now becoming live.
Well, maybe it's time to somewhat advertise it. But
Yep.
overall, I like that we actually managed to find a way to consolidate because the more materials, the more traffic to original websites, the more KGB installations, right? So
Yep.
it's actually a huge advantage compared to the Medium platforms, etc. Just from the search engine
Well,
optimization perspective.
there's that, and there's also, as I've discovered recently, it's also the case that certain blog platforms, if they're local, which is kind of what you want if you're trying to drive traffic to you, right? Certain
Hmm.
blog platforms write stuff in the Nginx config, and if they make a mistake, then your whole site goes down. So,
Hmm.
so we
Yeah,
don't. So yeah, no, I'm happy about this, and I agree, and I think that's one of the things on my list is to make, at least a LinkedIn post about it, right? So,
awesome. Yeah.
yep.
Let me
Um,
know if I can help, like
yep,
with
yep,
post itself or reposting, whatever works. Yeah.
yep, yep. Yeah, and I'll post it afterward into the into Slack so that people can take a
Oh,
look at it.
thank you.
Yep. Looks like Yuri made a massive cleanup of PRs. So I put
Yeah.
little check. This is more or less the same list as we had last time, right? But I
Hmm.
put I just put a bunch of check marks next to the ones that
Awesome.
seem to
That actually
be
helps.
closed up, right? So,
Hmm.
and if something wasn't changed at all, I just wrote same as last time. So, and links in Markdown on something like this are really hard. So I would have linked to it, but I didn't want to take the time to try to figure out the links. So, but we can click on any of these if you want to. I don't think these are as pressing at the moment as these things, right? So let me know which kind of what you want to attack on here if there's something you want to look at.
Yeah, I think like the first one on like security and this, I mean PR looks fine, but I am a little bit concerned merging it before everybody agrees because it will. I mean, no matter how much we prepare, most probably it will break something, right?
Yep, yep.
So we need to be mentally prepared for that stuff and like agree as a group of maintainers that okay, we progress with this change and we're going to monitor the pipelines and fix them on the progressively, right? If we
Yep.
find the issues, and most probably we'll find them. So, what do you guys think? Are we fine with this effort? Michal, dinner.
Sorry, I'm just, well, what's going on? Um,
Yeah, no worries. So the context here is that we are using the hardened runner by step security for eternity already, like 3 years or so. And there is a egress policy was always in audit mode, and the idea is to put it into block mode to actually get rid of the whole class of the problems like we had with Trivi, right? So even in this case, even in future, there will be some malicious workflow pipeline, whatever supply and chain injection. It will not work for the attacker because our hardened runner will just block the stuff and log it for us. So that's the security posture attempt. The thing is that we have a bunch of pipelines, and most probably this upfront configuration. Yeah, I think Farhan did a PR. I will double check, but it looks high level good with a whitelisting, right? But we cannot predict all the whitelisting. Most probably there will be something that we miss upfront, and after the merge, it will be activated, and we might mm, face some inconveniences in the pipeline runs, and then fix them progressively after the fact. So just in case, if you're fine with this, like slightly additional work, so we can proceed with this PR. And you can open PR readily if you can. I think it should be linked. This one is issue, right? And there is a PR associated. Yeah. And like you can do it these days, but like so it's just a number of PR, like a button in UI. Wow, fancy. I always trying to find them somewhere in beneath. Cool. Yeah, so this is affected pretty much all the pipelines.
yeah, I see.
I mean, it's nothing super critical. It is gonna be just annoying, I guess, when we
Yeah, yeah.
are going over. Yeah.
Does it blocks the traffic between the action steps?
Between the action steps, I don't. Well, actually, I think so. But that's
Because
why
we do
there's
run
what
two
I.
testing we do run two testing clusters in a as a two separate steps, right? And then run the test against them. The test will fail if it
There is,
blocks.
yeah, there is whitelist for GitHub in this case and something else. So yeah, that's something to double check how how it will work. On well, uh, this is runner, right? So, but we creating two cluster within the single runner, correct? So it shouldn't be the egress from this standpoint. But yeah, that's exactly the part that we might face during this rollout. Something that is that might be blocking, and we will figure it out, and then we unblock it by the whitelist. So if you click the files changed, Bradley, you'll see there should be some examples of whitelisting. Yeah, so L 10 points, yada yada. So that's how we control it. And again, some required endpoint might miss from the configuration up front, so you'll have to figure it out. But looks like Farhan did some nice testing because some of the domains I didn't even expect to see here. Like, Samgul and Cork, what the hell is that? Interesting. Okay, cool. So, yeah. By the way, on the step security configurations, there also should be some form of audit of the previously contacted endpoints. So most probably that's also a good source. Maybe Farhan also used it. So we can collect the whitelisted hosts from the previous runs. Okay. I'll take care of it if you just generally give me thumbs up that you agreed with the slight inconvenience and overall directions, and I will proceed with the change. Yes, no, neutral.
For me, yes.
Okay, cool,
Yeah, let's break it.
awesome. Thank you guys for support. All right, so
Yeah.
let's continue with the rest
Yeah.
of the stuff. Yeah.
So down to this one now. I guess this is the next one. Not this is the next one.
Mm-hmm. Is
This
it
interesting
over?
numbering, 3.6 and 3.7 out of 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like anti-AI, right?
It was
For
it
sure,
was
like,
it is somewhere between 3 and 4, because
yeah,
it
yeah.
has a part, and when PR was little bit it grew.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right, so this one's been going for a while. Yeah, what
I
do you want to
think
talk about here?
this one is
yeah,
actually
this
deprecated
is
by
some
your series, right?
yeah
By the other
yeah
ones,
yeah
yeah?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
hmm
So,
This is deprecated.
yep.
We can
All right.
close.
So let's close it right now
Yep.
with the command. Actually, I thought I closed it last night, but I probably just switched the
Well,
context.
Yuri,
Yeah,
you're not working very hard, so
yeah.
there we go.
Context, Bradley, not just close, like,
You don't
type
want
in the
you want
reason.
context? I was gonna put
Yeah.
context and I decided not to. So so closed by things like this, yes?
Yeah, but this is zone delegation series, let's
Yeah,
say. I
yeah.
think 3.7 is a great representative of the series.
Mhm.
See, this is why, because I can't type. All right.
Cool.
Or no, that's not even a good. Hold on. If we're gonna do it correctly here, there we go. Boom.
Abbreviated. Wow.
You
My
see, we
my
put
my vocabulary extended.
yeah,
Abbreviated. Isn't
we have to put the big words, the big words.
is it the same as superseded, or it has a
Yeah, it
more
just
like a,
means
yeah?
it's basically made obsolete by that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
So, okay.
I will use that term since
Good.
today. Yeah.
Good. I hope so.
I have some backlog for obviation. That's
You have
nice.
to teach me every time I teach you an English idiom, you need to teach me a Czech idiom.
Easy. Czech or Russian. Be my guest.
All right, so this one now is the next one.
Uh, this is automated.
Yeah, but it's
I
requesting
mean,
review.
I will review it later on.
Okay.
I mean, this kind of stuff, how it happens in practice, right? So I'm getting into the list and I'm merging one of those automated PRs, assuming the CI pipeline is green, right?
Yep.
Then it rebases all the stuff and runs the long-term pipelines again. So I cannot review them all
Yep.
in one rapid succession because our pipelines are strong and heavy and long.
Yep.
So, so that's basically just crunching,
Yep.
nothing
Yep.
like business as usual. Yeah.
Okay. Easy then. Okay, then the community contribution. So I'll just say quickly, yeah, the community, there's no update on the incubation application. We're still
Do you
doing,
want to do something about it? I'm not sure.
I don't know what there is to do.
Uh,
Really, I don't know how serious the, don't call us, we'll call you thing is, right?
mm,
This has been my one of my um driving ideas throughout the whole process is basically, the stated policy is we're working on it. Don't ping us because, we're working on it, right? And we'll reach out when we need something. So we've been stuck on these adopter interviews for months and months.
yeah,
And in the meantime, um, in the meantime, we've actually been jumped in line by at least one project, right? So I would like to offer as much help as possible for getting the adopter interviews done, but I don't know how to properly do that outside of the ways that we've already done it, right? So
yeah. There was also like a additional conversation with Ricardo, provided
yeah,
updated list of the adopters. Then Nuna actually proactively
yeah,
offered his help, like in a pinging, like like as he can do adopters
yeah,
interview. I'm sure I will ask Nuno if there was any response from CNCF.
yeah.
Interesting, yeah.
I mean, we as we've said before, we came in at a
Mm.
weird time with this application, right? There were a lot of changes going on. It's now spanned three different KubeCons, which leads to lots and lots of blackout periods. People, new processes were in place, including new people, and now there were new elections again, right? So it's been it's been a time of massive change, right? And so that's of course made things a bit longer. But yeah, I'd like to get through the adopter interviews. I really expected um, to have incubation done before the last KubeCon, and I'm worried at this point that it might not be before the next one, right? Still,
Yeah,
which is
yeah. With this level of pace and
ugh,
progress, it's really like it's getting like with the spikes, right? Then it's just
yeah, yep,
silence and like frequently there is some official reason for silence, like
yep,
freezing time or whatever called time before KubeCon. But now it's just not moving, and yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how hard it is to reach the adopters or if we should have the adopters reach out as Nuno offered to do, for example. So um yeah, I talked with a couple of people about it. I asked Nick, I asked Jared, um, and you've talked with some folks
Mhm.
as well, Ricardo. So yeah, I don't know what we can do that we haven't done already. I think it's just a matter of people being volunteers and not having the time. So, and I actually don't know how much effort goes into these adopter interviews, right? I don't
Mhm.
know how long they are, right? If it's 5 questions or 50 questions, right? So,
Yep. All right, let's see. There is also like one question that we can ask when we want to ask is that PR for tech review is still open, but the issue for tech review is done, and there is actually discrepancy, and it might confuse obvious reviewers. So we can like we notice this
yeah.
discrepancy,
I
and
thought that
like
that had
a
been merged. I thought the tech and governance reviews had already
no,
been merged in.
no, I don't think so.
All
So
right.
yeah, so that's something like and his
That
attempt to
might be a
activate the yeah
that yeah, to reactivate the
yeah
conversation.
yeah.
All right. Do you want to do that or you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm putting you down as the one in charge there.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, good. No, I'd forgotten. I really thought those were already merged. The governance review is certainly merged, yeah? And the
Yeah.
tech review is older than the governance review. So,
I'm not
yeah,
sure. I don't think so. But
yeah.
yeah. Anyways, there is discrepancy
Okay.
between the statuses.
Yeah.
Let's bring it up. Yeah.
Okay, good enough. And then yeah, so that was just the quick community update, and then go back to these community
Mhm.
contributions here.
Yeah.
I'm super cool to see all of these, right? They're all a bit stuck in their own way. So
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. We can just, are any of them something? So these are closed, right? Because this has to be done on a different repo.
Yeah. And actually, there is one from Farhan that is done at proper location.
Okay.
We can document that. Just let me
Yep.
send you a link. Yeah, just a moment.
Send it to me in Slack because it'll be otherwise I'll lose it in the Zoom chat.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so it's nine
Yep.
83 incarnate. Yeah,
Yeah.
sent this link. So that's a proper one to track, proper
Yep.
location. There is still something failing. I didn't dig in this yet. So let's see how it
Yep.
goes. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so this one.
Yeah, that's a question to Kevin if he still wants to do it.
Okay.
Can you drop like a, can you take him and ask if he like, if he wants to continue with this pair? Just
Sure.
super short message, yeah.
Something like that.
Yep. Yeah, yeah. Let's be
Yep.
super positive.
Yep.
It's contribution.
Yeah, I'm super happy with all of these. So
Yeah.
it's nice when people are using it and finding things to fix. So um this one, okay.
Yeah, I really don't know what the context about this one and if it's relevant or not. I connected with Angel
Yep.
yesterday on LinkedIn. He actually apparently changed the companies. He's now with Apple. So I'm not sure if it's even still relevant. So
Okay. Okay.
something to revive because like it's really outdated and not rebased and it looks like it was a fix just for the fix, like kind of thing, looks like.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
so not sure.
Well, since you reached out to him already,
Yeah.
yeah, or since you already chatted on link, did this come up? Is that with the connection, or should we put something on here?
Yeah, let's actually tag him. Yeah.
Okay. Just ask him if it's still relevant, if it's still something he wants to
Yeah.
work on.
Yeah.
Like that.
Hmm. Yeah, that was great.
Boom. Then this one. Boom, 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 boom. Sudamsh.
Yeah, that's on my personal backlog to activate it. I started
Okay.
yesterday like review, but this
Okay.
one should be also rebased and stuff. I guess
Yep.
my plan is to evaluate the approach,
Yep.
give high level feedback, and ask for to rebase at least.
Oh
My
yeah, yeah,
my concerns are like there is a changes in the CRD, and
yeah,
I'm generally allergic to the changes in the CRD, even if it's status, right?
yeah.
So just to like I need to wrap my head around this one. So, but
Okay.
anyway, we have at least two places for these ingress controllers. Is the previous one was coming from PagBank, I guess, from Brazil. So that's something to fix long term. As we also had this similar question in a KubeCons
Yeah,
several times. So yeah,
yeah,
I plan to activate it.
yep. And it looks like it's already, I mean, I won't put anything on here because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
already done.
It's
Yeah.
ongoing.
It's
Yeah,
already
yeah,
going. Yep,
exactly.
yep.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we did the community update, couple minutes left here.
Yeah, there is a
This,
couple of PRs actually, right?
which
So
one?
yeah, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So actually, yeah, the plan is great. This fixed salaries calculation.
Yeah.
If you guys can approve it, review it. I picked up Farhan's original PR. Yeah, so this is the issue, and there is PR associated.
Yeah.
Uh, so I know Dinar, you want the default behavior to change. I'm concerned with the breaking change, so that's why I'm keeping the default behavior as it is, but introduce an additional field for switching to services all evaluation. So if you can scroll down and more and more and more, that yeah, this is actually so service spec service health policy for canonical KGB IOGs will be resources, and that's how you can control default any as of now and all policy to satisfy the actual issue reporter request to reflect that all services reference services should be healthy to mark the healthiness of the GSLV. So the solution is there. I think I tested it pretty extensively end to end. It should work. So you just I need another maintainers thumbs up and we can merge it. Uh, Thumbs up, I mean review in CPR in this case. Michal Dinner, what do you think?
Okay, I will bid it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, looks good.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, and by the way, eventually we can think about like flipping the default, but it will be a break and change, but at least it will be explicit, right? I just want to avoid the situation when somebody we don't know, even like some adopter or adopters relied on the existing behavior, and with the next release they just have like a boom and unexpected flip of the just will be readiness. That might be not nice. So that's why I'm playing it safe as we supposed to play on incubating level. Uh, this is kind of long term. I would like actually to include some adopters into the discussion
Okay.
if we have like some real use case and flow to support the implementation, right? Or we can keep just standard one as current uh, strategy suggested by Dinar in a previous call, like keep it conservative. And I like this idea, right? So like the more conservative you are, the more reliable the thing, and k8gb is a very reliable solution. So if we extend the scope, we need to extend it super carefully. And if we can extend the scope without modifying the core reconciliation logic, it's even better, right? So like, to just make a configurations of the associated services and endpoint slices without core configuration change. There is one PR by Michal that under the review I provided feedback. I'm not sure what do you think, Michal. Do you need any clarification or help, or is one of your glorious three dot? Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
I've seen there a couple of your
yeah.
notes. I'm
Mm-hmm.
keeping it in the mind. I just don't have a capacity to go through that, and at the moment I'm testing the stuff.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know,
Yeah, just let
so
me know if you need any help. Yeah.
yeah. So I know about it, and I will probably answer your comments. But for me, I first of all need to see how the tests will
Mm-hmm.
are going, because I do changes anyway. So
Oh,
um,
okay.
I'm going
So
through.
so it will be like a PR will be updated
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the result of your tests in any case. Okay, cool. Awesome. Uh, yeah, and one thing that is not an agenda, but something like in the back of my mind, we probably need to already set the estimated date for the next release, right? Most probably when the zone delegation is ready and roll it out, because it's been a while since last release. I'm not sure. The last was KubeCon, and after like what we have a quarterly ones. Yeah, think we still have some time, but yeah, we already can plan for it. What do you think, guys?
Well,
What was
yeah. I'm basically quite pushed from APSA to finish and complete the tests.
Mm-hmm.
Especially, I think that the biggest thing is the removing zone delegation. Once I will be able to successfully remove, as it is as we expect, um,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, we start to run it on the info box, and we will see how the things are running in our like new non-prod environment. And then yeah, if it will be without issues, I think that we can release.
That sounds good. There is also one thing to discuss, Bradley. Like, let's spend some couple of minutes if everybody has a little bit extra time. There is a new issue opened yesterday. Thanks, Michal, for already commenting it. It's about this overriding discover core DNS IPs for bare metal clusters behind static NAT. This comes from interesting company Together AI. So
Mhm.
it's nice to see that AI inference company is at least experimenting with KGB. So yeah, that seems to be a valid case, right? But I also need to be like getting more into like think about it more, and it looks like as it's about zone delegation, it's a kind of native match for new zone delegation extension, right?
Yeah. To be honest, I'm quite curious.
Mm-hmm.
It's good job from them that they
Yeah.
started to investigate zone delegation even before it
Mm-hmm.
was released or
Yeah.
somehow described,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
which is cool. But yeah, it makes sense if you need to go directly from outside and into data centers. Why not? It is
Mm-hmm.
like a valid case and wouldn't be so difficult to implement. Basically, they will just do one more case for getting IPs, because at the moment we are taking IPs from the ingress
All
or
right.
from the service type load balancer. Basically, 99% of cases is service type load balancer. And because they want to work probably with public IPs, they need to set it explicitly. So why not?
Mm-hmm.
They set the IPs explicitly. The they remains in the zone delegation,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it. KGB will work as expected. I just
Yeah.
wanted to ensure with this guy. I sent the example and wanted to
Mm-hmm.
ensure that the things will work as I expect.
Yeah, I think like that's a good plan that you described, and it's
Yeah,
symmetric. It's very symmetric to existing JSLB solution, but for zone delegation, right?
yeah,
Like overriding something that is not directly visible from within a cluster itself. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, yeah. From you, I just wanted to agree on the naming because once we start to use the names,
Okay.
it will stay there forever, you know. So just to agree on
Yeah.
some namings.
Right. Yeah, I will comment on this one. Thank you. And one
Okay.
last thing that I noticed yesterday during the mass this cleanup, this is split brain thing, right? So you remember this one? I'm sure in a Zoom.
Yeah,
This split brain check, and I realized that we probably missed a very good chance to get rid of it during the
but
migration to
but but the but
KGBIO.
the but the but the KGB new KGB IO CRD is not released yet, right? Or it is?
I think it is. It is. Yeah, it was released before KubeCon.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't uh, let's keep it practical, right? It's released, but nobody is using it, and we are sure that nobody is using it because it doesn't have a real functionality behind it. So removing it shouldn't be like, I don't know, super break and change, correct? I mean, it cannot break things when nobody is using the field.
Yeah.
The only thing that it can break if somebody like, expecting the shape of the API with some, I don't know, policy and something doesn't match, but it still shouldn't be critical, right?
Okay. And does it have default value?
No, I don't
Um,
remember.
because if it has default value, let me check. Uh, I'm taking screen.
So
How can I
I
share?
get, I guess there are two ways. The other, like, deprecate it and then, well, deprecate it without the versioning is also not nice, right? But on the other hand, it's just a dummy field. You do not have
Uh-huh.
any functionality behind it anymore. Or we create a new functionality and repurpose it for like, but you don't have any split brain mechanism, right? So it's totally
Yeah.
deprecated. Yeah.
Yeah. Bradley, can you do I have some because I can't share my screen? Bradley, can you click on the code on the left
Yep.
top,
Yep.
left corner top,
Where's the?
left top?
Yeah, I can't see here. Hold on. Ah, there we are.
Yeah, code.
Yep. Yep.
Good. API, it's third one.
Yep.
KGB IO V1 beta 1. Good. No, V1 beta IO. Sorry.
Okay.
Um, V1 beta IO. Next one.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Um, GSLB times go. Good. And if you scroll down, split brain, sorry, a little bit up, a little bit up. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't have default value set.
So it means that it actually not
It,
exposed. That's a good point,
yeah,
right?
it means it doesn't. If you create the GSLB,
Mm-hmm.
there won't be automatic split brain seconds is equal to 0 or some default value. You know,
Yeah, not
there will not be such field. So you don't need
right.
to migrate. If someone has it filled,
Mm.
then
Right, right. If it says, then it might be like,
yeah,
so it's safe to remove, right? Effectively,
I guess
as
so.
it then,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's cool. And looking at the API, why do we have two two places? Should we consolidate KGB v1 beta 1 with v1 beta 1 IO? It seems strange discrepancy, right?
This is something which went out of me a little bit, but uh,
It looks like we contributed to the same group in parallel. You remember we had these parallel PRs in action.
mhm.
And in my case, during the
Oh,
migration, I was
yeah.
targeting V1 Beta 1 IO. and the zone delegations somehow were landed into
Yeah, I
the
see.
separate
I see.
directory. So we just need to merge them, I guess. Code-wise, it's
Yeah.
not critical, but it's nice to rearrange. So it's
Okay.
yeah, more visible, explicit, right? So yeah.
Yeah, we'll see how it works, because those are different types, but I will try.
Yeah, I'm surprised that it is working now. I'm not sure.
Now it's
Is
working.
it, yeah. Is it, but it is the same group, right? Effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Controllers are fun. Yeah, cool. Let's try to consolidate.
Yeah, I guess there's something in the type, which is like,
Mm.
I don't want to say like misconfigured, but there are some differences
Yeah,
between
it landed in a
collaboration.
slightly different place. I mean, like functionally, it looks like it's not critical, but just for ongoing long-term maintenance, it would be cool to avoid the confusion, right? Because like for
Yeah.
new contributors, it will look like different groups. At the same time, it's the same one. So yeah. Cool. All right, guys. We're over time. Thank you so much. Great discussion.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Hey,
Thanks. See
cheers.
you.
Thanks.
Bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Bye
Cheers.
bye.
Bye bye.